Graduands, guests, colleagues, I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. As Pro-Vice-Chancellor Education, I welcome you to this graduation ceremony for students from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment. I'd also like to welcome the family and friends who are joining us from around the world via the NTU live stream. Graduands, I want to begin by congratulating you on your achievements. In particular, all of my colleagues and I want to acknowledge that you've had a tough time, with significant periods of your time with us disrupted by COVID-19. Nonetheless, you've come through the challenges you faced, showing considerable resilience and resourcefulness along the way. And these are qualities which will serve you well as you navigate what may be uncertain times ahead. Graduation is a very significant day for us as much as it is for you. It's the moment when we come together to reflect on your academic accomplishments and all the other incredible things that you've done during your NTU journey. No matter which programme you've just completed, foundation, undergraduate or postgraduate degree, professional qualification or apprenticeship, your talent and determination have laid firm foundations for the next stage of your life. However, no one completes this journey alone. So I invite you now to remember all those who've supported you along the way, your families, friends, course mates, professional services staff, and academic tutors. Please join with me now in thanking them with a well-deserved round of applause. So these ceremonies also give us the opportunity to reflect on the university's world-leading research and our commitment to ensuring our graduates are equipped for the world of work and our ever-expanding network of international partnerships. And I'm going to highlight just a few of these now. We remain the most popular destination for UK undergraduate students, and we're now the 5th biggest university in the UK based on student numbers. We've won major national awards for the quality of our student support and our contributions to social mobility. We remain one of the top 5 most environmentally sustainable universities in the world. Our research has once again won a Queen's Anniversary Prize, and we've had the most improved score of any comprehensive university in the recent Research Excellence Framework. Yet, some of our proudest achievements can be found in the results of our student surveys. So thank you to all those of you who completed the National Student Survey or the Postgraduate Taught Experience Survey in recent months, because these surveys gather your opinions on the quality of your courses, and they provide valuable insights into what we're doing well and where we might improve further. In 2022, NTU's overall student satisfaction stands at 81% in the undergraduate survey and 84% in the postgraduate survey. We do acknowledge that we've some way to go to get back to our pre-pandemic peak of 89% in the National Student Survey, but we're still a long way ahead of the sector average. In both surveys, 86% of our students said they'd recommend that others study at NTU. And this is very encouraging, so I want to thank you for recognising that enabling our students to succeed is our top priority. The School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment exemplifies these ambitions. It understands that students arrive not only with intellectual curiosity, but with an ingrained sense of purpose. They come as the aspiring architects, construction managers, civil engineers, product makers and property managers of tomorrow. Through the expertise of its teaching, its accredited courses, the quality of its connections, and the access it provides to life-changing opportunities, the school's goal is to help turn its students' passions into professional success. It has retained the same mission since the 1940s, to inspire new generations of makers and creators, designers and builders, planners and problem solvers. It believes in balancing theory with hands-on practice, in asking big and meaningful questions, and in developing innovative, creative, and sometimes even disruptive solutions. These questions are asked and answered together as a dedicated learning community of staff and students. And in these respects, the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment reflects the duties of a modern university: to create, empower, enrich, and connect. Class of 2022, I do hope you enjoy today's ceremony. I now invite Deputy Dean Richard Ball to read the names of today's graduates and Vice-Chancellor Professor Edward Peck to confer your degrees.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the graduates. Vice-Chancellor, the following have qualified for awards from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Property Development and Planning, Reese Andrade. The next student also receives the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors East Midlands Prize, Eleanor Fazan. Marcus Guestborn. Rowan Manning. The next student also receives the Savills Prize for excellent performance of a final year student, Alexander Scully. Crawford Simpkins. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Property Finance and Investment, Media Abid. Thomas Arthur. Gurjivan Baines. Harrison Berger. Ashwin Bishwakarma. Aidan Bone. Hugo Catt. Miles Christian. Rohit Clare. Louis Deniger. Harry Freeman. James Frisby. Edward Garnett. Ogi Jiboega Eshiruma. Jasmine Hopkins. Aman Hussein. Tijan Kaylee. Rene Kavuma. Henry Lee. Zachariah Marshall. Gregory McGuinness. Jamie Midgen. Oliver Moffat. Sunny Negra. Thomas Nankivel. Fortune Nguyen-Mbuzi. Adam Palombo. Samuel Parker. Luke Quinn. Benjamin Rycroft. Hamza Shah. Timothy Shakely. Jack Stevens. Ndesienga Thomas Sengati. Perieri Winston Umotu. Kelly Voong. Daniel Webster. Callum Brown. Harry Carter. William Civil. Olamide Emiloju. Benjamin Gargett. William Kayanda. Harish Kula. Scott Lane. Jonathan Newman. The next student also received the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors East Midlands Prize, Roshni Patel. Ryan Stairs. Lauren Wood. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Property Development and Planning, Jack Bridgetts. Jack Brody. Matthew Kohu. John Corby. Anna Cox. Rachel Crawley. Joshua Day. Megan Jones. Rhiannon Jones. Sophie Kane. Oliver Light. Thomas Melbourne. Rebecca Newman. Lucas Norton. Gregory Pasley. Annabella Stone. Ben van der Plank. Quinn Wong. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in real estate, Sean Ahern Smith. Duran Beck. Jack Bree. Samuel Carr. Sukhdeep Chahal. Ho Chang. Charlie Clements. Lawrence Cole. Archie Coupland. Mirald Kufaj. The next student also receives the Black Star Advisory Prize for outstanding performance in corporate real estate, Holly Dales. Thomas Dorr. Duncan Douglas. Gabrielle Drury. Luke Epps. Olen Raleigh. I'll try that again. Olen Wajuja Ewu Ashu. Imogen Forster. Edward Game. Nathan Haynes. Joshua Heap. Shahan Hulait. Gabrielle Kerr. Richard Kiwanuka. Claudia Lakoska. Miles Lindley. Thomas Little. Ella Moore Hemsley. Teresia Asanu. The next student also receives the Fisher Hargreaves Proctor Prize for Most Improved Performance by a Final Year Student. Christos Panas. Oscar Pickering. Ngoni Rivetti. Samuel Rogers. Nisa Ruiz de Castro. Elise Rutler. Jacob Seabrook. Joshua Sharkey. Edward Surratt. Henry Todd. Shia Turner. Zachariah Uwebi. Marcus Wand. Ayana Warner. Macy Warren. Harry Cole. Jake Cooper. Ainsley Elkington. Fenton Forrest Parkinson. Ben Hillier. The next student also receives the ARC Partnership Prize for the Most Innovative Student, Christian Ingham. Willow McIsaac. Oliver Meager. William Noble. Edward Padfield. Catherine Richardson. Isaac Risha. Matthew Roberts. Frederick Seaby. Hamish Smart. Morgan Smith. Alex Tentori. Caitlin Timothy. Domas Februsatis. The next student also receives the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors East Midlands Prize, Adele Werner. Thomas White. Andrew Wong. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in real estate, Harriet Cundy. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment, and concludes the presentation of awards to the graduates of this ceremony. In absentia, Vice-Chancellor, I invite you to confer degrees on those graduates who've not been presented to you in person, but who have indicated that they wish their awards to be conferred in their absence. I certify that these graduates are worthy of their degrees, and I stand as proxy. Adele Werner, who earlier received a Bachelor of Science degree with honours in real estate, will now propose the student vote of thanks.
Vice-Chancellor, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Dean, distinguished guests, family, friends, and fellow graduates. Thank you for joining us today to celebrate so many of our accomplishments and to wrap up our 3 to 4 years here at NTU. This group here today includes students that have varied university experiences, with some having spent a year on placement and others with an entire academic year online. These past couple of years have had many interruptions and inconsistencies, but what remained constant was the support and guidance from all of the teaching staff and university staff. Their contribution has been integral to the success of all of the graduates here today throughout our time at university. As we all came back together here in person this past September, the passion for teaching was evident in all staff as they constantly went the extra mile to show guidance in looking for jobs and preparing for life after university. Thank you for your dedication to us and taking the time to get to know us on a personal level and treat us as individuals. I'd also like to thank my fellow classmates for making seminars and lectures fun and eventful each week, and a special shout out to those who showed up to the 9 a.m. Thursday corporate real estate seminar each week after a night at Ocean, and especially those who pulled off an all-nighter and were still able to function during the mock negotiations and presentations on sustainable companies. As someone who went on a placement year, it's been great to have spent time with the full-time students this year and get to know a whole new group of people, especially on our trips in February. I know the real estate trip to Manchester, lots of memories were made, and some of those memories in specific will be sure to last a lifetime. Fenton. I know I can speak for all of us students in thanking families, friends, and fellow graduates in their support during our time at university. This morning, we get to celebrate all of our hard work and look back on the countless hours we spent in the library, working on projects and dissertations. As we prepare to go off in different directions, some of us working, continuing education, or even traveling, I want to thank all of my fellow graduates for being such a great group of people to have spent the past few years with, and we look forward to hearing about each other's successes in the future. Thank you. Congratulations.
So, class of 2022, I want to echo the thoughts of Jane, our Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor for Education, and by congratulating you on your achievements and wishing you every success for the future. And it is fantastic to be able to share this day with you and your nearest and dearest in person and in our magnificent University Hall with its unique Victorian air conditioning. It's quite cool today, isn't it? Let's face it. I was a bit nippy going out the office. And also, Adele, thank you for that brilliant vote of thanks. And particularly, I think, my colleagues will have appreciated your acknowledgement of how quickly they and all of our colleagues at NTU got back to in-person teaching last October. We couldn't imagine why you wouldn't go back to in-person teaching last October, but it looks like we are quite unusual. So thanks, colleagues, for doing that. I know it was a challenge, but you did it, and it's been appreciated. When I do these ceremonies, I learned something about fashion. Of course, men's fashion. I wouldn't dream to comment upon women's fashion. And art and design students are not usually a good sign of what's going on because they're often at the leading edge fashion trends. Often they don't become trends. They just kind of stop with art and design students. But if these things are getting through to men who are doing architecture, design and built environment courses, they must be entering the mainstream, it seems to me, of what young men think is now de rigueur or de rigueur. And the encouraging thing is that not wearing socks with your suit is dying out. Always a complete mystery to me why you'd wear anything on your feet without socks, including sandals. So I'm glad to see that's going. But it's been replaced by men wearing rings on a whole range of digits. I hadn't seen this before. This is a new thing in the last 12 months, 2 years. Lots of you have got rings all over your thumbs and all sorts of digits. It actually makes shaking hands quite perilous. You're not quite sure where the ring's going to be and how much will be sticking out of it. So that's something to think about. And I must say, you wore the most sensible bunch of ties I've ever seen at a graduation ceremony. So thank you for that. Shows great maturity, if I may say so. So students, of course, are the beating heart of our university and in many ways of our city. And your contributions didn't just come in your studios, your lecture theatres. You undertook placements that made organisations more effective. You took NTU to the top 10 in the university's sports league for the first time ever. And a couple of you were wearing NTU sports ties. You played rugby, you played hockey. This is a real achievement. We've never made the top 10 before, and this year we're 9th. So thank you to all of you who made a contribution to that. It's really appreciated. It's a great achievement for the university. And you made the Global Lounge the vibrant place it's known to be around the world. And of course, you did lots of things beyond our campuses. You helped young children with their reading in local schools. You volunteered at food banks. As and when it was possible to do so, you contributed generously to the nighttime economy of the city. And you undertook countless other activities through the societies of the Students' Union. It took me a long time to work out that the ocean nights were actually coordinated by the Students' Union. For a while when I first got here, I thought students just decided today we're going to dress as Roman people in togas, or we're going to be Superman or Superwoman tonight. It was like telepathy. I was disappointed the Students' Union actually themed these nights, and you knew what was coming. But yeah, if you haven't been in Nottingham on Wednesday night as a parent or guardian or friend, it's worth doing. It's like entering a parallel universe between about 7 o'clock and 10 o'clock, walking around Market Square. And although you've now graduated, you remain members of our global NTU family. About 250,000 alumni now around the world. And our doors are always open to you. So have a look at our website for alumni for further details. Do keep in touch. And you can keep on getting support from us, particularly around your future careers for the next 3 years. So again, look at the employability website for further details. And in time, consider how you too could help future generations of students, just as some alumni will have helped you through offering lectures, placements, careers advice, mentoring, all the many things I know that our alumni fellows have shared with you over the course of your time with us. When the time comes, could you please complete the graduate outcomes survey? It'll arrive in about 12, 15 months. It's not very interesting, I'm not going to lie to you, but could you get to the end? And if you could particularly get to the end, because you have the highest employability rates of any of our students in the university, and these things matter to the university, so if you particularly could fill them in, we'd be dead chuffed. So thank you for that. Thank you for that in advance. And that's the future, though. And now it's time to enjoy your success. And I invite you all to join us for celebratory refreshments in the Newton building. Guests, could you please remain seated for the processional music and as the academic party and graduates leave the hall. And I declare this graduation ceremony closed.